Hey everyone, so before I get started with this episode, I would like to give you guys a quick reminder slash update in terms of Miku Expo. In case you haven't remembered or in case you forgot, Miku Expo is actually canceled. They just updated it a few days ago saying entirely it has been canceled. So if you've not gotten the refund from your ticket provider, please make sure you contact them. Most of you should have, but in case you haven't, I'd recommend, again, calling them just to make sure and whatnot, get the situation handled, because I want you guys to have your money, because this unfortunate thing has happened. I hate COVID, and some of your Miku this is, huh? So, to give you a context as to what is going on as I'm recording this episode, it is almost 3 in the morning, and normally I do not stay up this late, but I have a particular reason. There's Pokemon news at like 6, and I want to do a stream beforehand, and I can't sleep, so that's why I'm doing this. Hey there guys, my name is Blake, also known as The Nerd, and I'm kind of energized. It's almost 3 in the morning, but we're back with another episode of Minute 39. I do apologize if I sound just slightly quieter than I normally do. Normally I would talk a little bit, have a bit more energy, but I still have the energy, but I am just toning it down a little bit, just courtesy of the neighbors, because I don't actually want to wake them up while I'm doing this, so that's kind of why I'm a little bit quiet. I apologize for that, but it's something I don't have to, but I kind of want to do again, just for courtesy's sake. Anyways, we're actually back with another set of requests. Sorry, it actually took long. And the main reason it takes so long for these episodes now is because I've been focusing a lot on streaming on Twitch, because I've made good friends over on Twitch, and I figured it's a really good platform to interact with you guys. I've been doing a lot of streams recently, so if you have not checked out my Twitch, I'm going to plug Twitch real quick. It'll be a link in the description where you can go to my Twitch, or otherwise it's twitch.tv/BlakeTheNerd. I'm on there a lot more than I am on YouTube. I don't know if I want to fully move there, probably not, maybe split that 50-50, I'm not really sure. But in case you don't want to miss any of my content, or you want to catch up on me over there, there will be a link to that in the description below once again. Don't be like me, always get your rest. Anyways, let's go ahead and jump into our request right now, since I have nothing else to talk about. And we'll start with our Patreon request. $1 a month. Also, by the way, before I actually jump in, just know I have actual water this time, and not the water from the last episode. It is actual water, so I'm not just up on an energy drink or coffee, which I rarely have at night. This is, again, the only real time I actually use it. It's like for emergencies and whatnot. But from our Patreon, Zeno777, he requested Alien, the harder extreme. Not really vibing with the extreme version, so we're gonna stick with the hard one for this time around. There is a couple songs I want to do an extreme from the charts, from the list of this episode, but we'll get to that when we get to that, with Miku in the following module choice. Even for singing at 3 o'clock, it sounded pretty energetic. Man, I'm good. So for the hair, we actually have the zany Miku style, and I didn't actually know the module name for the longest time, and I don't know why it took me up until, like, now, at 3 in the morning to actually realize the name, but the Shake It module from Mirai DX's name is Trip the Light Fantastic. How did I miss this? I still refer to it as Shake It because I played the 3DS one, and it debuted in the 3DS, and that was my first Miku game, so like, of course it's in my genes to call it the Shake It module, because that's what it's called in Mirai DX. So if I say that a lot, forgive me, but I'm just used to the 3DS style. Anyways, as per usual, great choices, and let's see how well I can do. I have a great in the English version. Let's see if I can improve that to be maybe an excellent. Would that be great? We'll see though, we'll see. Oh yeah, I forgot it doesn't start in the hard difficulty until now. Yep. Okay, I thought I missed the final slider, but luckily that was actually not the case. Yeah, even though I got an excellent, I still will admit, the tempo of that is kind of weird sometimes. Like, I don't know whether I'm going like a little bit too fast sometimes. I feel like I am sometimes, but hey, at least the good news is I finally got a great with this one, at least in the English version, and I'm on to excellent. So I'm glad I started out with hard, because I felt like if I did extreme, you guys might have seen the percentage, I would have struggled way more to the point where it probably would have been frustrated, which at like, again, 3 in the morning is not really good at all. I would struggle and then go into no fail mode and probably disappoint a couple of you guys for not actually clearing the charts. So I'm glad I did it this way. And I think the next one is also a hard difficulty, so I'm gonna go with that. But enough spoilers. Thank you, Zeno, for that request, and thank you for your dollar contributions. Also, by the way, if you're from Twitch, Twitch subs do count towards the minute 39 thing, so make sure you're either paying $5 a month for emotes with the perks, or just pay $1 a month. Really depends. But, thank you once again, and let's move on to the next one. Oh, the caffeine's already kicking in. I see how it is. So you know what I said when the newest DLC for MegaMix came out, and there were going to be some really tough charts? I said, bring it on. Oh, I've been waiting so long to not only make that really crappy joke, but I've been waiting for the longest time to actually do this chart. Ever since they announced it, and I remember staying until 4, just to hear the announcement of bring it on, I've been ecstatic. And before I get any further, let me go over the requester. Starlight Onshine, who's winning the longest time for this request to come in. And this is not on my end, this is on Sega's end, because they just randomly released it one day without any context. I don't like when they do that. They don't give us like a specific release date. But this person requested bring it on any difficulty. Again, gonna stick with the hard difficulty because even though I have a 32%, which is not bad for 9-star, normally I don't do them at all, I still feel confident in 7-star. In fact, this is my favorite chart to do on the hard difficulty. It's so fun. It just kind of pumps you up for like the extreme songs. At least it pumps me up for the extreme songs because there's a lot of extreme things in there. It's so fun. Like, if you have not played it on hard, do it. It's so good. But funny enough, I talk about Sega, and they actually announced in Japan a couple days ago that Bring It On alongside the 3 other new songs, like to the Project DIVA series that was part of the DLC for this game, is going to be added as DLC for Future Tone. So for those of you who never got a chance to play Bring It On the Switch, you can now play Bring It On the PS4. I'm not sure when exactly they're going to release it, knowing Sega, at any day, like after Japan gets it. That's all I probably know. I've been waiting for the longest time. It's one of my favorites. I feel like I'm repeating myself. Let me just go ahead and jump right into the song here, because, oh, I'm so excited. I'm so happy this is the second one. Oh, and I want to perfect it at some point. Maybe someday we will. That's the first time I actually messed up. That normally I get that flawlessly. So just slightly worse because of those misses. And for some reason, I always mess up that end there. That's kind of like what I'm saying, like, it has that extreme vibe to it that I kind of like because, again, it's kind of good practice in case you want to go extreme without having to go into extreme, if that makes sense. Because of, like, the ending and, like, some parts of the beginning, like, using those triple notes, or the close notes, I should say. It's actually really fun, so despite the fact that I didn't get the high score, it is still really fun. And I can't believe it took them this long to... Well, I wouldn't say this long because there have been some fun charts in MegaMix, like really fun, but this is a blast to always do, and I always love doing this because it's so good. The chart is so good, despite the fact that I probably won't be able to perfect it. It doesn't matter. I have a lot of fun with this chart. I am so happy that Starlight finally gets their request. Because I know this person been waiting for so long, and it's definitely fun. If you want to do the 9-star as well, you totally can. I mean, I can't do it per se, but if you're one of those that wants to wait for future tone or wants to get into it right now, I bet you the 9-star one's also really fun. But unfortunately, I can't do most of the things right now. That would allow me to kind of enjoy it a little bit more, which is kind of a shame, but eventually I'll get there someday. But thank you, Starlight Unshine, for that request. I know you've been waiting a very long time for this song to appear in the series. You've requested it a couple times, and I honestly felt really bad every single time because I wanted to do the other one in Future Tone, but I couldn't really get the time to do that because a lot of people request MegaMix, and I gotta please the crowd sometimes, you know? That's what the series is all about, and having you guys and enjoying everything. Anyways, thank you, and let's move on to the next one. This one, unlike Bring It On, I'm not the biggest fan of. As you can tell, I have a standard clear. It is a hard difficulty 7.5. Not the first time I've gotten standard clears on anything higher than that, but the chart itself, you'll see, it's kind of weird in my opinion. Although the video for this is amazing. From Kitty Luca, we actually have Dramaturgy. Dramaturgy? On no specific difficulty, so I'm gonna go with hard. Actually, I'm gonna go hard. I was gonna see what normal is like, but then I found out it was like 4.5, so that would be kind of boring. Yes, I'm at a point where I'm interested in extreme charts. I still like some hard stuff as long as it's like on higher difficulty, and I find normal boring. Okay, so unlike Bring It On, which I love that chart, I'm not the biggest fan of this chart at all. Like, at first I'm like, oh yeah, I remember this one. And then I start having a grudge. Although, that was a higher score, but like how? Yeah, unlike Bring It On, which I feel prepares me well, like super well for Extreme because of how fast it is and how well laid out and balanced the chart is. This on hard difficulty has no balance and it should not be 7.5. It should have been 8. Like Skeleton Orchestra to the extreme, sort of. And the fact that 7.5 is kind of insulting in my opinion. Like, maybe some of you can do a lot better than I can on this chart, and that's great. But I will say the video itself, again, is amazing. I love that sketch look. It reminds me of Aha's Take On Me, which is really nice, but I can't say much about the chart. The chart is just so odd, and there's really weird placements, and if you can't get the flow of it, well, you can kiss that great or excellent goodbye, because you're probably going to be most likely stuck on either standard clear like I am, or you're most likely going to be on great, and unless you can narrow it down perfectly, there is no way you're going to be able to climb back up to like great or excellent or anything like that. You're probably most likely going to get stuck. And for a hard chart, that's not really what you want. You want people to like progress through at a well-convenienced pace, I feel. This chart does not do any justice. I'd much rather play Skeleton Orchestra, and that's 0.5 stars higher. Anyways, I'm done complaining about it. Thank you, Kitty Luca, for that request, and now we're on to the, what is this, 4th one? I think 4th one? Yeah, 4th one. I was like, this is the 5th one. No, this is the 4th one. Anyways, let's move on to the 4th one, which, unlike the 7 and 7.5 that I grudged so much, I'm actually going to do on Extreme, because I remember doing this on Extreme in Future Tone, and it actually isn't too shabby on Extreme. 8-star, I remember it not being bad, I could actually pass it. But, from, am I saying it right? Sodium. Again, trust me guys, I do not actually drink during this. That was only one time, and I forgot to mention this in the beginning. Thank you to all the people who commented, like, being concerned or finding it funny and whatnot. Again, that was just a one-time thing, but yeah, it is one time. But getting back to the request here, this person requested Erase or Zero, either Extreme or Hard. I gotta go Extreme. With the following multiple choices for Kaito and Mako. Both in vocals. Wait, why is... Well, I put it out of order, but I think Kaito in this place should be fine. So for Kaito, we have the General Alt with the hair, which is Reino Sakurai snow hair. And Mako with the blue crystal outfit, aka the Chun-Li with the belt brow over here. With the Lori hair, I can kind of see Chun-Li like on a day off, wearing that hairstyle. I don't know, it just kind of works. But enough non-project diva talk, let's jump into 8-star, because again, I remember it not being too bad, although now that the caffeine's probably kicking in too much, that might not be the case. We'll see though, we'll see. Okay, a little bit better than the previous attempts, but that's only the beginning. Going great despite all the messes, that's pretty good. Okay, let's see if I can make it to barely great by the end of this. That's good. Maybe? Whew! I thought I didn't get that for a second there. Do they add more to Extreme? I forget. No, it doesn't look like it. Okay, well... Yeah, actually, I remember... Did I actually do a little bit better in Future Tone? I might have. I don't actually remember my score in Future Tone, but I remember doing the Extreme version in Future Tone. And, yeah, it's not bad. Just wish I wasn't playing this at like 3 in the morning, but... Yeah, I can barely clear it. Ugh. I can barely clear it. Gosh, I'm telling you, it's like the caffeine at like 3 in the morning. This is why I'm gonna have a nice sleep after that stream at 5:30 to like whenever the Pokemon thing is done. Oh man, I'm starting to feel it now. Glad I decided to do an Extreme because again, I remember it not being too bad. But yeah, I clearly forgot some things about it apparently. And I do apologize if Kaito and Mako were in different positions for your request. It's just Kaito being in his spot, or actually not being in his spot, it kind of feels weird to me. So I guess is the main reason why, although that's not a particularly good reason. I completely understand. I'm fully aware of that too. But hope you enjoyed nonetheless. Sodium, thank you so much again for the request, and let's move on to the next one, which I am debating if I want to do Extreme on or Hard. You know what? I'm gonna go Extreme. Just because I've cleared it before, though barely. Maybe I can improve the score, or do worse to where I don't pass it at all. In which case, should I? No, I'm not going to go no fail mode. If it turns out I can't do this in no fail, without no fail mode, you guys will see no fail mode. But, I have confidence in myself. As Gaming Chili Hedgehog... Yep, I pronounced that correctly. I can't even see because of my energy right now. Requested Summer Idol, either Hard or Extreme. Gonna attempt an Extreme with Kaito and Len in swimsuits. I'm not thrilled about Kaito's because he's in a Speedo. Oh, I get the summer vibes and fall, but like, why the Speedo? Len in the swimsuit in swim shorts is fine, but why you gotta do Kaito dirty, man? That swimmer with Speedos, that's something I don't want to see. Also, I thought I heard my phone vibrate, but I guess I'm hearing things. Yeah, I hear things all the time, man, especially like phone vibrations in this house. It's so weird. Hopefully this isn't a distraction for me doing Extreme. Otherwise, I'm going to regret not doing no fail mode, and probably maybe even Extreme if that's the case. But, again, it's 8-star, though I do question why 8-star you'll see later on. But here's hoping it goes all well. That's part of the reasons. Frank! Come on, Come on, that was not safe! course get that wrong.
ないでしょう。
Okay, I don't know why, but I suddenly remembered, like, one of the questions I asked, like, can anyone translate what that means? And then, like, a lot of people said, oh, it doesn't mean not a chance or something like that. But of course, I messed up the ending. So, actually, that was way better than the last time. So, why is it that whenever I'm doing this at 3 in the morning, it's like, now I feel the energy and whatnot, I'm going to crash so hard. When it's like done at like 6:30 in the morning or something. But it's not that bad of an 8-star, but I feel like it's probably one of the more frustrating ones for me. Just glad I did it on extreme, even though on my second attempt, it's still kind of frustrating. Like, I say that as I perfected an 8-star, so I should not be complaining about it being so frustrating, but it is. That's just me in extreme songs. Some just roll off the tongue well, and others just like, yep, that's a thing. It's kind of the same thing with 8.5, though 8.5 I struggle a little bit more than with 8. As you can see with Systematic Love, it came my highest at the 8.5s, but we're not gonna worry about that. We're not gonna worry about that for now. But anyways, thank you, Gaming Chill Hedgehog, for that request. And now it is time for our final one. Oh, hopefully the caffeine doesn't kick in any further because I am feeling it and I shouldn't. So, hear me out. I know the original person wanted this on hard, but extreme. This is actually good practice anyway, so I'm not gonna laugh about that. Like, good practice is always good practice. But our final request comes to us from Rainbow Queen Gamer YouTube. Did I? Oh, well, I'm not gonna worry about it. But this person requested Fire Flower on the hard, but we're gonna amp it up a bit and go extreme, which isn't that hard, or that much of an increase, with Miku and Rin in the following module choices. So for Miku, we're gonna go over her first, since she has 2 of them technically for this one. The first one, we have her in the Solitude module with the school swimsuit hair, although it is actually called Racing swimsuit. He said one with the brand. I'm like, oh, that's the racing one. I actually had to Google the school swimsuit just to make sure I wasn't going crazy and there actually wasn't a school swimsuit module. And then for her bikini one, we just have her in polka dots. That's all, nothing really more. It's a pretty adorable choice, not gonna lie. And then for Rin, we have her in the striped bikini, but I decided to amp it up a bit and go with the Miracle Resort hair, since I actually like that more than the striped bikini one, believe it or not. This looks good on her. Although I could go with the regular swimsuit hair and give her the bow, but then it wouldn't match with me. Like, it'd be out of place. So we're gonna leave it as. And if you're wondering about the swap, that's why it's happened. That's why you saw Ren and Len and Kaito in the last one, and then now we have Miku and Rin. It's kind of like 2 different stories almost, except this one. Well, I don't have much food for thought, let alone any brain cells left, probably. That's probably the case. I probably don't have brain cells because caffeine. This is turning out to be the water episode all over again, except now with caffeine. I can't control it. And this one was actually unintentional. Come on, that was not safe. I called bull on that. Oh my gosh, I killed it. In a bad way. I swear if I get great still. First way, I'm not getting great. Wait, did I actually get... Okay, I actually did get great. I'm actually surprised by that. Did I actually? Let me double check. Yeah, I got great. Despite the fact that 7.5 and energy and frustration is a thing. What is going on? Okay, I call bullshit on that. I hit the X button. And for some reason, it didn't count it. What is up with this controller? But yeah, glad I decided to do an extreme, so that would great can be a thing. Oh my gosh. I'm definitely gonna remember this one, because unlike the episode where I have the thing, I'm not gonna mention again, because we've been here, I've been saying that too much. Energize me might be way more annoying. Anyways, thank you, Rainbow, for that request, and now it is time to spin the wheel. So you guys remember that episode where I drank water and I decided not to spin the wheel? Yeah, that was probably the smartest decision I ever made for the series, because I seriously could not handle a 7th shot of what it was not actually water, but you guys would understand if you actually watched the episode. Speaking of, you should check the last one out, it was actually really fun. Anyways, I'm gonna spin the wheel. In the meantime, I'm also gonna pull out a funny meme that I feel would work very well with the wheel spinning. So, here we go.
To spin.
Oh, that's a good one. I love that one. I love that one. And I guess the wheel didn't agree with that meme, but... Oh, wait, it's random, isn't it? Well, I guess fate decides whether the wheel liked the meme or not. At least it wasn't extra extreme. No particular reason. I just want to show off the fact that I've perfected this on stream, and you guys will see a clip right now of my reaction. Oh my... What? Excuse me! Excuse me! There is no way I actually perfected that! Yo, my gosh! And yet I can't even get standard cleared on some of them. Catch the Wave is a perfect example of this. My logic with extreme sometimes, it's just all over the place. Speaking of, as per rules of extreme heat, we have to go with a random song, which either can be torture or good practice. Mostly should be good practice though, but we'll see. Also, if it's Colorful X Melody or Colorful X Sexy, I have to re-roll, because those are technically blocked still by Sega, and as much as I would like to put up with it, not really, so praying, that's like a 2 in 108 chance, so pretty low, but let's see what I get. Also, if I get cat food, I'm still gonna go over it, so keep that in mind as well. Okay, here goes. No! No! Really? This is torture! Especially with the high energy that I have! This is... Why? Why would this game do this? Maybe it's not a bad 9-star, but like, why? I don't deserve this at all. I'm not that good at the game. Spare me this one time. I say that like it's a bad thing, but like, I'm still new to Extreme in this game, so cut me some slack. Please, I beg you. Oh well, let's see how well I do. Oh yeah, there was no way. How am I supposed to do all that? Oh my gosh. I'm about to just... Why is it? It's 9.5! Oh, that's interesting. I never knew that. Okay, so... That was torture, but if you don't get the rainbow note, you don't get the extra meows. I thought that was manually programmed into the song. I didn't realize that was... Interesting, so there's no point in the rainbow note then. Interesting. Very interesting. I always get the rainbow notes in hearts, so that's my first time, but why? Why? I get it. I'm over-caffeinated. It is almost 4 in the morning, but that does not mean this game has the right to torture me like this. Because it's kind of mandatory because I want to live stream my reactions to Pokemon news. It's not that hard. It's not that punishing. It really isn't. Well, at least the good news is I got 50% on a 9-star. That isn't Romeo and Cinderella. May we never speak of that again. May we never speak of that torture again. Of course it do that. Anyways, that was an episode. This has been an episode. But seriously though, thank you guys so much for dealing with hyper over-energetic me that might be way more annoying than underwater me. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell, do all that jazz. Make sure you follow me on Twitch to be notified of when I go live, and before I actually sign off, I should actually see, because I perfected No, not options. Since I actually perfected cat food on extreme, I am very curious where I stand in terms of rankings, and then I'll officially sign off the episode. So 312, okay, yeah, not bad. Could be higher rank, but I'm not going for like higher scores or anything like that. But still pretty good. I actually able to perfect it. Anyways, since I've done all the rankings, since I've done pretty much all the outros, I'll just sum it up as you now probably see the title screen. Like, comment, subscribe to all the jazz. Make sure you follow me on Twitch so that way you don't miss out on any streams, including MegaMix / Future Tone streams, Animal Crossing streams, etc. if you're into those. Otherwise, if you're just here for minute 39, that's also fine as well. Anyways, I'm gonna go lay down for a bit and maybe just de-energize myself a little bit because I'm probably a bit over-energetic for 4 in the morning. But I'll see you guys hopefully in a much more relaxed-ish tone, maybe? I don't know, but I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Oh, this caffeine is not working at all. In terms of, that was poor, wasn't it?